Individuals and institutions depend on analysis of facts for making optimal choices, small and big, to move forward, and central banks are no exceptions. Constant flow of data and their analysis support the Reserve Bank's multiple functions towards the objective of promoting India's economic growth and financial inclusion and supporting price and financial stability. The Reserve Bank's information management has evolved with its rising requirements and supported by advances in computational technology. The Reserve Bank started using computers in 1964-65 on time-sharing basis with the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, or the TIFR. The father of supercomputing, Seymour Cray, had done most of the basic architecture design work of the beautiful smoked glass panel, or CDC 3600 computer developed by the Control Data Corporation in the United States. It had 1.5 MB memory, which may look small now, but it was then considered adequate, as those were the times without graphics programming and databases were small with minimal dimensions. The computer was used for forecasting of major variables like bank credit and deposits, and also for processing of the return on bank deposit surveys, which commenced in 1946 as the first structured survey conducted by the Reserve Bank. Their manual compilation required momentous efforts and time, and computerization speeded up the process. By 1967, the Reserve Bank's Department of Statistics, now known as the Department of Statistics and Information Management, or DSIM, had acquired Honeywell 400 mainframe computer and later more powerful mainframe computers to meet the rising requirements. With advent of simpler technologies and mass learning, computerization permeated the Indian banking system, and Reserve Bank was augmenting its IT systems and also hand-holding regulated entities in the process. The advent of Core Banking System, or CBS, supported system-generated data for reporting to the RBI, which remained ready to accept them with all its computing power. The Reserve Bank developed its first data warehouse in early 2000s, which was periodically upgraded and has served for over 2 decades. The initial floppy-based and FTP-based reporting shifted to the Online Return Filing System, or ORFS, and later to the Extensible Business Reporting Language, XBRL reporting. Our efforts in information management has been recognized globally. The Reserve Bank was awarded XBRL International Award for Excellence in 2016 by the XBRL International in recognition of its efforts in innovation and continuous pursuit of improvement in regulatory reporting. Thereafter, recognizing the huge leaps in information management technology and analytics, as well as the increase in our own requirements, we set out to revamp it and envisioned the next generation data warehouse, which is a data lake project launched today. The new Centralized Information Management System, or CIMS, will serve as bedrock decision support system of the Reserve Bank with improved processing, analysis, governance and dissemination capabilities. The key drivers for envisaging CIMS are exploration and adoption of new opportunities in technology, enhanced data governance and data quality, centralization of data management for better control and removing duplication in reporting, development of big data analytics infrastructure, and support large volume of data and to meet the rising demand for cross-domain analysis. The layered architecture of CIMS consists of 5 different layers representing various stages in the life cycle of data. first is data collection or data production. The Reserve Bank receives regular data in around 250 returns from nearly 10,000 regulated entities, including commercial and cooperative banks, non-banking finance companies, and other entities. CIMS provides options of multiple data collection channels based on the technological readiness of entities, which include system-to-system automatic interface for major banks, file upload facility for medium-sized entities, application programming interface (API), web forms screen-based entry for small and medium entities, and so on. The new system is also targeting full metadata-driven data repository, including implementation of element-based data collection and storage as per the global SDMX standard initiative. Data pertaining to various macroeconomic and financial time series are disseminated to the general public in around 1,100 reports through the Database of Indian Economy, popularly known as DBIE. The Reserve Bank conducts regular nationwide quick surveys as inputs for monetary policy formulation, and several ad hoc surveys are also conducted on specific issues. CIMS will provide facility for end-to-end management of surveys, flowing from launch to tabulation of results. CIMS will also provide tools for web scraping, news streaming, social media data capturing, as well as facility for text mining and big data analysis for exploring forward-looking indicators, sentiment analysis, and other domain-specific business cases. Then there is the data processing layer, which will ensure data governance with multiple levels of IT security and data security, while providing for potential revisions by reporting entities. This automated layer involves scheduled jobs for data aggregation and computation of various summary measures. Next comes the repository layer, which would store data as elements in an element-based repository or EBR, in addition to the conventional return-based repository. The EBR will further streamline information flow, remove duplication, reduce reporting burden on entities, and refine data quality. The analytics environment under CIMS will fulfill the internal users' analytical needs. Around 1,600 standard analytical reports have already been developed for the user departments. The analytics layer also integrates the visual analytics with ad hoc queries by users. The fifth and final layer focuses on research and exploration. It will facilitate extraction of structured and unstructured data for analysis by internal users in the data science lab, and facilitate other research based on granular data with proper data security and masking in the granular data access lab. Portals. The 6 portals that make these functionalities possible in CIMS are: the Data Reporting and Management Portal (DRM) will be accessible to all regulated entities for data submission. Its User Access Management module allows for role-based access for compliance officers and other regular users, including monitoring return submissions, incorporation of data validations. The Centralized Analytics System (CAS) portal will allow the RBI users to access and analyze data through reports, dashboards, and query facility. It also provides an integrated platform for analysis of structured and unstructured data. The revamped Database on Indian Economy (DBIE) portal for common citizens will facilitate metadata-driven catalog search, as the bank's regular data publications with downloadable time series reports will be brought out from CIMS. All users will have the same version of data simultaneously. The Fraud, Remittance and Borrowing Status (FRBS) portal allows banks to access information on frauds from the Central Fraud Registry, Remittance Limit Validation, popularly known as the LRS scheme, and Large Credit Status, better known as CRILC. The SARC Finance Database (SFDB) portal disseminates information on economic and financial variables for countries in the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. Central banks in SARC countries submit macroeconomic and financial data on this portal for general public. The Survey Web Portal (SWP) would handle complete orchestration of surveys, and an exclusive mobile-based app will be linked for obtaining responses, if such a channel is selected in a survey design. We are moving to CIMS as our state-of-the-art solution to centralize the bank's data management activities, improve data quality, and adopt a holistic data governance approach by incorporating globally accepted standards and tools. Enhanced data analytics will provide deeper analysis to support monitoring and decision-making. With the launch of CIMS, we expect to provide better service to internal users as well as to regulated entities, researchers, analysts, and other domestic and global stakeholders. We commit to the Indian citizens to strive for constant refinement in the quality, timeliness, and accessibility of Indian financial sector database, and reach and breach the limit of best in the world.